is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Cumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Looks like the defense has it for
wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. 2nd down play coming up. Off to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Broncos are going to keep this drive rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Design quarterback run. He shreds the tackle. Now here he goes. Oh, the spin move. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a third down in the red zone. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Wants to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So Boise State is in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Wide open downfield. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Cut over the middle. It's Barber. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Huskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Cornhuskers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks right for a quick completion.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it to the left. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Quarterback on the move. Trying to make something happen. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. It's going to be a loss on the play. Full set of downs. Great play by the defense.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Good throw. The catch is made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Huskers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Broken tackle, still going.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Fights through the tackler. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They'll hand it off. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We're going to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Press coverage now from the secondary. Direct snap. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll toss it to the right side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Play action here on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
They're going to run the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking for 6, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. Potential disaster here. Touchdown, Broncos. A huge defensive score.
Talk about taking the opportunity when it's there. Force the ball out and forget the scoop and score. Just fall on the thing and get yourself 6 points.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Powering through. Gets the first and still running.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Short throw at the back, an easy completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. The Broncos pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He keeps it on a design run. That's a strong stiff arm. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive or pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Broncos have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Powering through the defender. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 4th down. The offense will go for it. Looking for a receiver. A 4th down completion to the running back. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making the play. That should just about secure this victory. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.